Oh, right. Chat. Let's. Oh, wait. I realized I should turn it down this way, so that's not blaring in my headphones. All right, there we go. Holy cow, we figured it out. We figured out how it works. Whew. All right. Hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. Okay. Oh, wait. This changed. There we go. Anthony, congrats on being first in chat. Hope you're doing well. Bamf, I teleported here. Well done. Cap, good to see you. DVDF. Dogsville, Dalton, Florida. Right? One of my favorite X-Men. Hey, Alex, how's it going? What's going on, everyone? I let my monthly gaming group know that Nightcrawler is mine. Hopefully we'll play soon. Hey, Wasteland Sniper, hopefully you're doing well. Went to my first Yu-Gi-Oh tournament last night. How was it? Yu-Gi-Oh has been around for like so long. It's so popular. The Yak, welcome to chat. Nightcrawler, underpowered or fun-powered? I don't know if he's underpowered. I mean, tonight we'll see. I don't think he has as much damage as I would like. And that's why we're going to run aggression tonight to fix that. But everything else I think he's really solid in so far. 70, welcome, chat. Hopefully doing well. Who's excited for the new Shield content? I'm kind of hyped for it. I know like people aren't super excited for Shield stuff. I'm kind of hyped for it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks good so far. If you've been around this channel long enough, you know a lot of Tony's designs don't resonate with me. They don't do as well with me. Not that they're bad, they're just not for me as much. And there's some that I see that like I won't love. But like the Thunderbolts thing, like I'm really kind of hyped for that. I'm really hyped for that. Josh, you're welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Griffin, D40. Oh, I just felt old all of a sudden. Man, what's up, man? Just living the dream. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm unreasonably excited about it. Nah, no such thing. You're good. I'm moving in 5 days, and I'm hyped to set up my new Marvel Champions setup. Way more room. Let's go. That's awesome to hear. Bigger table or just bigger space? Or both. I went to Sam's Club today. Yesterday? One of these days? Probably yesterday. And they didn't have any sugar-free Red Bull. And I'm down to like my last 12 cans. I don't know what I'm going to do. Alex, brand new to the game, but was able to get some wins, surprisingly. Some of the players sat down with me and showed me how my deck was supposed to work, learned a lot, and have some fun. As long as you're having a good time, man, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's what's crazy, too, is like, there are so many mistakes that people make early on, me included, right? Like, I lost all the time in the beginning. There's so many mistakes that, like, now I look back on, and I'm like, wow, that was pretty bad. Like, I used to hold cards all the time, and I still think it makes sense to hold cards for certain situations, but I was holding like 2 or 3 cards, like, around, and it just was not good. Bigger space. Right now, my office or living room in my Marvel Champions setup is one tiny room. That's fair. That's fair. That's awesome to hear, dude. It's nice when you get your own space. It's a decent space. That's kind of how this is up here, right? Like I was in the basement for so long. Like it's starting to get cold now, colder. So like right now, if I was still in the basement, I'd be like bundled up and whatnot. So it'd be rough. It'd be rougher, I should say. But come wintertime, really rough. But my PC would probably like it because it'd be nice and cool. If you like this content, make sure to donate 1 year salary to D20. Please do. I approve of that message. If we can get me to quit my job, that'd be great. That'd be great. It's an absolutely miserable experience, and I despise it with every fiber of my body. So that's why I'm making content, because I enjoy that a lot more. Robbie, just wanted to stop by and say hi. Unfortunately, I can't catch up with you tonight due to work. Just put me on in the background. Just second, third monitor it. If you have coworkers, tell them that they're about to learn how Marvel Champions works. Quit work? Amen. I'm trying, man. D20 or bust. I'm trying. Well, we're getting there every day. We're getting there every day. Every day living the dream. By the way, that's a friendly reminder. If you haven't done it yet, well, if you have a Prime sub, make sure you use it. If not on me, on someone else's smaller content creator. More importantly, if you enjoy my content and you say, hey, I don't actually want to watch D20 when he does the talking head stuff. I would rather just, listen to him. Podcast. I'm on all the major podcast vehicles, I guess. So yeah. Follow me along on podcast. Listen to it there. Sign up for the newsletter too if you haven't done that yet. You look like the guy in 500 Days of Summer. Well, now I gotta look up what that is. Not only have I never heard of that movie or show, I don't know the guy in it. 500 Days of Summer. All right, it's got 7.7. All right. A comedy drama. Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Oh, I'll take that. That's the one you picked him on? Was 500 Days of Summer, not Dark Knight? Also, Thom, welcome to channel video. The first two players were smug and highly confident. They sound like D20 fans. But the last guy I played was a blast. We kept making stupid jokes and movie quotes. It was goofy the entire time, the entire round. That's awesome, dude. That's cool when you find a good gaming buddy like that. Zom Guilty, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well, man. Hello, finally got Nightcrawler, then immediately got a cold flu thing, so I've only got a sort of half-hearted game. Oh no, feel better, dude. Get that zinc and vitamin C in you. Just that's what I do when I'm like starting to get sick. I overprescribe micronutrients. I don't think it's an unhealthy amount, but it's probably not a healthy amount. D20, have you ever played The Witcher 3 before? Yes, but only like 10 hours of it. And then it was too good for my old computer, so it kept crashing, and I never played on the new one. So I own it. I should play at some point, but I really haven't. There was a fan-made system where you could play several heroes at once together against a villain. Any interest in doing X-Men version of that? I would have to see what the system is. I haven't done a lot of fan-made things to the chagrin of Lord Havoc, who I still have to play with him. It's still on the to-do list. I know people are wondering about that. I will do that. I will do fan-made content and stuff like that soonish. I just want my computer back. I can't like do anything until I get my computer back. Not that I can't do anything. I can't do a lot of things until I get my computer back. Still waiting for that game / I know. I just once my computer comes back, I feel like I can get better at things. When I got home after the tourney, I played a quick game of Marvel Champions. Captain Marvel and Mugen formula. Missed a couple of triggers, but was able to get the win. Nice. Captain Marvel's solid. I always enjoyed Captain Marvel. She's when I teach people the game, I'm usually Captain Marvel. Just because of the amount of card draw I get, I can usually control the board state. And if I can control the board state and the other person can just kind of do their thing, then we're good to go. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. It tricks more people than coming in here. It's really the goal of this challenge, just to trick people. But yeah, so rewind slightly. Shield box. The more and more I think about it, the more hyped I am for it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It intrigues me. That's what I should say. And I'm excited that we don't know who the second hero is. I think the rest I'm pretty sure about, except for that second one. But yeah. I actually have 2 copies of Nightcrawler because I got tired of waiting for Game Nerds. So I got it from another supplier and sent a cancel request in Game Nerds. Their response to the cancel request was to immediately send out the old. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to cancel it and keep it canceled. And okay, so side note, I've been trying to get partnership with Game Nerds like for 6 months, right? I canceled their order with them, and I've already like partnered with another company, Boardtopia. Canceled with Game Nerds, and like 8 hours later, they refunded my money and they made me an affiliate partner thing. And I was like, oh, this is awkward. I forgot I did this. And I think I did it twice because I have 2 different affiliate logins. They just pushed them both through. I was like, okay, I guess you're catching up on these emails. Nelson's deck list for her was crazy good. I call it the Oops All Energy. I call it the Oops All Energy deck. Nice. That's awesome. Real quick, thoughts on the Bills game tonight against the Ravens. Bills win 100-0. It's going to be a blowout. I actually have my phone to the left of me right now. Actually, I need to put so when I work, because I'm always on my phone, I have a little stand. Phone. Just right there. And then we pop it right there. I don't actually have like the physical game on. It's just like the thing, the app that's on the front of your iPhones now. The score, whatever. Not the score, but like the sports score that Apple gives you. It gives you the plays. So I just popped it up. I think Buffalo's going to kill it tonight. I think they're going to do what they usually do and do really well during the season and then just fall apart. Seems to be what most of my teams do. As an Orioles fan, we had another great year until September. Now it's been a mess. It's been an absolute mess. I know we are seeming to turn it around these past 3 games. So I'm hoping that means we're actually going to have a decent run. I'm really happy as an Orioles fan we did not get a first round playoff bye. Because I think that screws up every single team unless you're stealing signs. But I think that would be good for them because them taking off time was not good last year. It was an absolute embarrassment. I thought multiple times in the years since Marvel Champions first came out that Shield Box would be awesome. Can't say I expect it to happen, but I'm so happy it is. Yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. There's a lot of stuff that, I mean, they still have to come out with. I was thinking about this today because, like, you know, we always joke, like, the game is dead, game is dying, yada, yada, yada. Sorry, the back of that seat, like, is weird to me. You know, all that fun stuff. And it's one of those things, like, when you think about how much content there really is left without them trying, it's crazy. It's crazy how much is left. I think they'll still make the playoffs. Who? Buffalo? Probably. I assume they will. I'll assume they lose to Kansas City. That is what they do best. Faced Venom with Hulk today. Let's go. Tough matchup. Still won. Did you just punch him really hard so he flipped? I would Hulk smash Venom to get 13 chime counters on. So that when he flips, then you can just do like massive amounts of damage. That would be my off-the-cuff strategy. Just do what Hulk does best and punch hard. Honestly, I really like what I've seen from the Shield box so far. I do too. Like I said, I really like the idea of the Thunderbolts. I don't love the idea of the campaign so far, but I have to see it actually in practice. So, you know, I'm gonna reserve judgment. But I didn't like the Age of Apocalypse campaign either. I also did not do that, so yeah, can't judge that too much. 13 China encounters was hilarious. That is awesome. What is that? Like 4 rounds of Venom attacking? You're just like, eh, I don't care. Who cares? Oh, good. We already punted. Good job, Buffalo. So for those that know, also, I'm a Purdue alumnus. Not alumni or alum. I'm an alumnus at Purdue. And our football, I've already given up on college football. It took a week for me to give up on college football. So that's solid. I'm ready for college basketball now. I don't play the campaigns, but the villains look cool and the hero spoilers are intriguing. Yeah, there's I didn't watch the villain theory video yet. I still have to. Yeah, I usually watch people's videos during work, not on the weekends, because I gotta do some during work. It's not gonna be work, that's for sure. And it looks like he's thinking Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, for the number 2, which I'd be chill with. I think that'd be cool. Good strategy, but both Hulk smash cards were on the bottom of the deck. Classic Hulk. Put your best cards on the bottom. You only draw 4 cards. Also, Ozo, I don't think I said hi, so hopefully you're doing well. Side notes with my life really quick to give you all updates you don't care about. I think I told you on Friday, but maybe you weren't here. The PC as it is at NZXT. They have it. They've had it for a week. And the things wrong with the PC are only my motherboard, my RAM, and my CPU. That's it. So I don't have the technical breakdown yet because they're going to give that to me when it's all said and done. But I'm guessing something went wrong with my motherboard and fried my CPU and my RAM is what I'm guessing is what happened. But I don't know yet, but it's all 3. So I got the trifecta, which is cool. And yeah, also, oh, so when they were fixing it, one or more of the parts are currently unavailable. So I have to, the Ravens scored. I have to, I'm going to get upgraded parts, but I don't know if they're in stock yet. So got that going for me. So yeah, great. So yeah, hopefully they're done this week, because I have, okay, chat, don't tell anyone. I have a prototype for a game, not my game, a professional game. I have a prototype, and they want me to live play it, but their Kickstarter starts Tuesday, so I'm hoping they have a longer Kickstarter so I can do it near the end and push it. But you all better be here for it. It's a Rock Manor Games sci-fi solo game. It looks pretty complicated for what I'm used to, but I think I can do it. I think I can handle it. So I'll need your support. I'll let you all know what happens, but I'm excited for it. I really like my PC back for that. And I have another game that's coming that I can't mention yet. That is a prototype. I would really like that as well. And then I have another game coming. And it's just like, okay. I finally start working with companies, because it's taken me forever to get companies to be convinced that they should work with me, in the sense that, like, not just for me to come up with like a preview video, or yeah, like a hype video. Because I told him, I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'll play your game in front of a live audience. And so many companies are just like, nah, I'm good. And then now finally Rock Manor Games is like, yeah, okay, that sounds cool. And there's other companies like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. So I'm excited that it's finally happening. It's finally happening, chat. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll have an update video in October, early October, that will go over most of it to let you all know. So make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube, turn on notifications, all the fun stuff. Okay, so gotta do something during work. It's not work, that's for sure. Welcome, Derek. Hopefully you're doing well. I expected Nick Fury to be leadership and Maria Hill to be justice, to be honest. I was a little shocked Nick Fury was not leadership. Like, I mean, I get Maria Hill being leadership, but like, I get Nick Fury being more of a leader. Like, it's really weird that Nick Fury is not the leader. Like, that feels really weird. My guesses are from left to right. Shuri, agreed. Kate Bishop, I'm starting to agree. Falcon, agreed. Winter Soldier, agreed. Yeah, I think you're right, so I'm guilty. Have friends who are chem ed majors from Purdue, and their obsession with Drew Brees is something to behold. Dude, it's crazy. It's great. Like, don't get me wrong, love Drew Brees, great guy. I've met him. He's an incredibly nice guy. Like, just like hanging around, like not even like in front of the press or anything. Like, he's a really nice guy. His wife Brittany is really nice as well. His kids are very, very nice. They come, well, at least Drew does. Sometimes his entire family comes during the off season, the summertime, to do like some charity stuff for Purdue and like help the football team, but it doesn't seem to be working. But yeah, like, people go insane for him. And I mean, I get it. He's like the biggest thing we've had as far as football goes. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. When was the last time I was here to watch a D20 play Marvel Champions? Dude, Simon said, you have been traveling the world 5 times over. It's crazy to me. I'm jealous. Rain, welcome to chat. I think Silhouette 2 is Jessica Jones and Silhouette 3 is Luke Cage. Jessica Jones, maybe. I don't think it's Luke Cage because he's not big enough. Luke Cage is jacked, right? That guy is swole. He is looking good. Number 3 is looking a little skinny. It would be a skinny Luke Cage. Those 3 things are the big 3 for a computer, right? I mean, it's pretty big. The only thing that's left is the graphics card and the power supply, which I thought it was going to be the power supply that went bad. But yeah, all that's left is the graphics card and the fans. And that's it. I guess the case didn't break. So I got that going for me. Texas Meeple, good evening. Welcome to chat. Maybe Simon will come on board with Metal Gear as your prototype type play. I ordered Metal Gear, that board game. Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite games of all time, right? The first one. I really like the second, the third. I even like the fourth. I like the fifth. I don't know if I've ever really finished the fifth because my PlayStation 4 died. But regardless, or well, it died and then came back. It was a really weird time in PlayStation years. So it was. Oh, that's what I was saying. It was one of those games that like I backed, right, pre-order or whatever, like right away. I was super, super happy. Super happy. Chippy Bell, welcome to chat. D12 humble bragging that he met Drew effing Brees and his wife. To be honest though, if you went to Purdue, you probably met them. Like all you have to do is hang around during the summer and you'll meet them. Like, and they're very nice. If you're lucky. Okay, so there's a really famous bar at Purdue called Harry's Chocolate Shop, right? It was from the speakeasy times and they pretended it was a chocolate shop. So it's Harry's Chocolate Shop. It's right in the corner. It's the most expensive bar at Purdue, which is still pretty cheap. Or at least at the time it was. I don't know, maybe it's more expensive now. But if you're lucky and you're there for Breakfast Club, for anyone that's a Purdue knows what that is. Thank you for the follow, Zero. I appreciate it. Basically you get up really early for college football game day. You wear some Halloween costumes and you get really drunk. Anyway, if you're lucky, you'll see Drew Brees out and about, and usually it's at Harry's Chocolate Shop. When I was there, he always found a way to get upstairs to the booth, to the back corner during bye week. So I don't know if he does it anymore. He's a bit older now. From New Orleans, Drew Brees is royalty. I would wear my Purdue Drew Brees jersey in New Orleans when I have to go for work, and like people were like, why is he wearing a weird number? Like, because he was 15 in college. They're like, Drew was number 9. I was like, no, it was for his college, but yeah, New Orleans Saints. And they're like, yeah, and they're like, who dat? And I'm like, I don't really get it, but sure. Hard drive, that's true. I do have that bad boy right here. So this thing is safe. This has so many videos on it that are edited that I need to get off. But I got it. There's that. Hopefully that goes back in. I'm still holding out hope for a Senator Robert Kelly hero pack. Okay. I still want Kool-Aid Man number 1. I still want Howard the Duck number 2. But if we can get Senator Robert Kelly as a hero pack, and really the goal is to die, not so bad. Saw a TikTok video where there was a spider egg in a computer tower and it hatched inside of the tower and just covered with those 8 life. That's disgusting. There was nothing hero in Senator Kelly. He's a hero if he dies. If he dies, he dies. Zero, thank you for using your Prime sub, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Supports the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. I always appreciate that. You know what's nice is I see this is something I've learned that I've had to call out more. So in the board game space, I've learned that not a lot of people use YouTube. Totally cool. I get it. I like the player. It's like a giant DVR, right? So if you miss something in my stream or want to pause it, you can stop it and come back, right? Like there's a fair amount of you right now with what, 20 some of you here right now. It's awesome. When we did the Shield live announcement, there was like 109 of you, like versus like the 20 some on Twitch. Like it's really interesting. But I've learned that a lot of people on YouTube don't recognize that, like if you have Amazon Prime and you get your 2-day free shipping and all that fun stuff, that like you have free money to take away from Jeff Bezos and give to me. And I really appreciate that. I don't know if Jeff appreciates it, but I appreciate it. Do you see Marvel Champions doing anything more with Mystique? Yeah, they're not gonna do anything with X-Men. Absolutely not. This is my big worry about Deadpool stuff, or a pool aspect stuff. I know some people are like, it doesn't have to be related to him, but it's obviously related to him. So it's gonna be weird to try to square that circle, but maybe they do. But no, they won't do anything more with it. But at some point in the future, do I think they come back to X-Men stuff? I do. I know a lot of people don't think they will. I do. I think it made a lot of money for them. I think it brought a lot of people into this game. We know from the Embracer corporate earnings calls that Marvel Champions does really well for them. So I do believe that in another 3-4 years, something like that, they'll do another maybe one-off cycle or 2 or whatever of X-Men stuff. I think they did a lot of the big hitters now just in case they couldn't come back to it. I'm on board with the Senator Kelly hero just so they go through a nightmare with a Sabretooth. Yeah, like your nemesis, just Sabretooth, and it just starts on the board. I get the love and support for Twitch, but it's easier for me to use YouTube. Totally get it. That's why I do both. Honestly, if my internet can handle it, I would be live streaming on YouTube Shorts right now. I'd be live streaming on TikTok right now. I'd be live streaming on Facebook right now. I would live stream on Kick right now. I would live stream on every single platform just to make people's lives easier, because wherever it is easy for you to watch my content, that's where I need to be. Heck, I'd even do it on Twitter. I don't even know how that works, but I'd figure it out, right? But because my internet is so slow, It can barely handle these two. I can't do anymore, but I want to. I would love to do vertical streaming right now. You would get so many free views. YouTube right now is pushing it out so hard. But anyway, do you have any predictions for the next expansion theme? So here's the thing, Rain. Here's the thing. I predicted this cycle coming up was going to be Fantastic Four. I was wrong. I was very wrong. So I'm just going to predict it for the next one. You need fiber? My stomach hurts. I need some dietary fiber. No, yeah, I agree. You can't get it out here though. I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, imagine whatever you think the middle of nowhere is, and then remove a lot of people from that place. That's where I live. I enjoy it. I don't like being around people. I don't like people. I get a lot of stray dogs though, which is great. So anyway, I would need that, but yeah, we talked to the internet provider about how fast of upload speeds can we get if we paid the maximum amount of money. If money was not even a thing, and they're like, maybe 30 gigabytes. I was like, oh my god. Okay. Went to my in-laws' house. They have the cheapest internet possible, and their upload speed's 300 megabytes. And I was like, okay, or 300 gigs. Sorry. Wait, no, 300 megabytes. Sorry. I was just like, it was 300 compared to our 15. 15 is what we have? Yeah, 15 is what we have. It was crazy. Okay, you excited about... Oh, no, I was not wrong. I was so happy when they ran it in my neighborhood. I would love it. Yeah, I wish they would. I'd like to see a Midnight Suns X-Pack. I think at some point they will. I do. You excited about new preparation cards that will only expand Black Widow's capabilities? Absolutely. Here's the thing though. For us, I don't know if there's a lot of newcomers in this stream. If there is, welcome. I'm really happy you're here. Because of you all, this game is still thriving, right? It's not because of me. It's because of all the new people that keep coming in. This game is thriving and expanding. I'm really tired of Black Widow. I'm really tired of her. So if we can make her better, that'd be great. Not better, different. If we can make her different, that'd be better. Anyone remember Courage, the cowardly dog from Cartoon Network? He also lives in the middle of nowhere. He lives in a more densely populated area than I do. But I do know that. We were watching Cartoon Network the other day because Bob's Burgers was on. Love it. I think next will be Inhumans. Possibly. Somebody told me though, and I don't know enough about the comics. I'm not a big comic book reader. That Inhumans can lead to Fantastic Four. Like there's crossovers there, maybe. So you're in a place like Bone, Idaho? Something like that. Yeah. Just cut stuff in the budget to use for better internet. Groceries. Just get apples and peanut butter. Again, that's not... I went to a rival company that has slightly faster upload speeds. And I offered to pay them to lay wire. Because it's outside my house. It just needs to make it from that corner to my house. It's like my neighbor's house. They get it, but we don't. And I was willing to pay to run the wire over. And they're like, oh, no, it'll be too much money. I was like, I don't think you understand. But they won't do it. I guess D20 also lives in the same flat as the Guardians of the Galaxy in Nowhere. No, that's way too populated as well. The thing is, the more we see more obscure boxes like the Shield Wave, the healthier we know the game is, where they're holding things back like Fantastic Four, Defenders, Midnight Suns. I agree 100%. I think my only fear is that some of the people that are just waiting for that stuff, there's too much in between that they drop off. I mean, but they'll come back. I think realistically people will come back. So, lore, Inhumans and Fantastic Four are closely tied. Okay, cool. Wait, are you eating the apples with the peanut butter? Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, I don't do that, but I know plenty of people who do. When I was a kid, I think I used to do that for the protein. And you eat an apple so you don't go to the doctors. That's why I don't go to the doctors. I ate a ton of apples when I was a kid. I'm good. That's a thing? Yeah, 100%. Wait, you haven't done that? Okay, I don't like it, but it's a thing. Yeah, just slather it on. People in Australia are weird. People also in America put peanut butter on a lot of things. Peanut butter is a big thing over here. It's a big thing. Just slice the apple, yeah. Or if you live by yourself, dump the apple in. I'm a massive Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom fan, so I really want the next box to be Fantastic Four. I don't care about Fantastic Four, I'll be honest, but I do want Doctor Doom. And if was it Galactus? If he's kind of like in that universe too, I think he'd be cool too. I think there's some really good villains with Fantastic Four that should be done. So that's what I'm kind of hoping. We'll see. We'll see. Galactus, Silver Surfer. That's another one. That's another good one. Yeah. I think there's a lot of interesting things they can do. That's true. You guys love your peanut butter. It was so hard to get all these peanut butter things over here, especially growing up rurally. That's when I went to the U.S. and I was like, let me try all the peanut butter chocolate bars and snacks. Did you have Reese's? Once you have Reese's, you're good. But for me, I gotta take a Reese's and then put it in the freezer. They make the world's largest Reese's. You can get it in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I think you can just get it online now, but back in the day, you could only get it in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And it's two. I don't know if they're each a half a pound or they're each a quarter pound, and combined they're a half a pound. But they're giant peanut butter cups. And if you eat one of them, you'll feel sick for a day, but it tastes really good. Sure, I've been eating a lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches recently. It's the easiest thing to take to work for lunch. There you go. Also, stuff's expensive. Gotta cut pricing. Also learned about eating chili with a peanut butter sandwich a while ago. Goated. I'm not a chili person. So no thank you. Buffalo scored a field goal. Good job, Buffalo. I was so keen for Reese's. We can get them easily now, but my American girlfriend used to ship them to me all the time. That's awesome. There's a custom Ghost Rider that looks pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people are hyped for Ghost Rider. There's still a lot of heroes out there that I think people are pretty hyped for to see. So they have a lot of content to do. I still feel like Caleb is kind of like pulling seniority rank and is like, hey Tony, you can do like the shield box. Have fun. I'm going to do Fantastic Four. That's the other reason why I don't think it's going to be quite Inhumans. And why I see it being like Fantastic Four instead. Like I could see it being Fantastic Four, Inhumans, Fantastic Four. Right? Because I feel like Caleb is going to pull seniority. I don't know the guy. He might not. And I don't want to make it sound like he's like negative or whatever. Dr. Nate, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't make it sound negative or anything. But like, if you've been working for a long time, like you're going to do the ones you want to do. Right? So I could see him doing Fantastic Four, having Tony do Inhumans, let's say, and then he do Fantastic Four. Punisher, I 100% want Punisher. Peanut butter banana sandwich and coffee. Call it breakfast. No, thank you. My breakfast is also coffee. Usually a pot of coffee. Protein shake. A lot of eggs. An avocado. I eat a lot. I eat a lot for breakfast. And I go light on lunch. Moon Knight would be sick. Also because I go to the gym in the morning and I'm really hungry. Moon Knight would be sick. Agreed. Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer would be scenario 3 encounter, Galactus 4, and then Doom 5. Yeah. Be fine with that. Oh. Moon Knight would be safe for Midnight Suns box? Possibly. Yeah, I don't know when they would do them. You guys Fantastic Four soon? Yeah. My ex-girlfriend's mother also made me an Elvis sandwich when I was over there. I have no idea what that is. Fantastic Four could do unique mechanics of villains like Psycho Man, Annihilus, and Puppet Master. You still need Blade as a hero? 100%. There's so many left. We've done this before with Spider-Man. How many Spider-Man heroes that there are left? Oh, wait. So, we need Powerless Peter Parker, Plain Peter Parker, Golden Sponge Cake Spider-Man, Spider-Girl Penelope Parker, Spider-Monkey, Pete Spider-Man, Lady Spider, Spider-Man Noir, of course, Spider-Man, Old Spider-Man, Dr. Aaron Aikman, Hobgoblin as Spider-Man, Web Weaver, Spider-Hulk, absolutely need. Spider-Man, I don't know how to say that one. Spider-Girl, May Parker version, Sun Spider, Spider-Girl, Betty Brant version, Spider-Moon Man, Spider-UK, Spider-Man India, Sneedo Jr. I don't know how to say that one. I'm sorry. Scarlet Spider. Spider-Man Kane. Spider-Man Ben Reilly. Ultimate Spider-Man. Spider-Rex. Spider-Ling. Silk, of course. We do need Silk, though. Superior Spider-Man. Man Spider. Spider-Girl Anya Corazon. Spider-Punk. Spider-Wolf. The Spider-Man. Patent Parnell version. Zombie Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2099, of course. She's pretty popular. Spinnernet. Spider Cyborg. Six-Armed Spider-Man. Ghost Spider. The Spider. Poison. And Cosmic Spider-Man. We can do all of those would be great. Just like 10 waves. Just make 10 waves of Spider-Man. I don't even think I got all of them because there's Black Cat should also be in there. It's not spider related, but she should be in there. So. Wait. Basically, okay. We need Spider-Man 2099, Fantastic Four, then Inhumans would be a good second expansion. Doom being the first, Galactus third. Spider-Man Noir definitely needs to be a thing. Agreed. Moon Knight only exists as an ally in the Red Skull campaign. That's a shame. I know. It's sad that we can't play with him yet. Same with Shang-Chi, right? We can't play with him either. Maybe throw in Hercules and other lesser-known heroes. Yep. The whole reason I like Taskmaster is the only way to get Moon Knight and Shang-Chi. Would love to see a Marvel Knights with them and Daredevil Punisher. I still think Daredevil's a long way away. I hate to tell people that, but I really do. Uncle Ben Spider-Man, Madame Web, Eddie Brock Venom, and Blackheart are the ones I really want to see in the future. They have to, and Eddie Brock Venom and Carnage are like have to be done at some point. I would love to see Silver Surfer as a hero pack. Yeah, I think they should do both for it. Too many spider heroes, take them all back. Nope, no such thing. I still want Loki hero with Thor. Yeah, I would like that as well. They get help. I think it's crazy they haven't done a Loki hero pack yet. Clone Saga. The Thunderbolts are a scenario 4 in Shield box. I believe will be Baron Zemo, and next box will be Thunderbolts. That'd be interesting. I don't know. Maybe. I also think the final scenario is going to be Captain America. I don't think they're going to give us Civil War. I think they're going to do things like that. Fantasy Flight Games will probably say we're not going to get help in response. What about Spider-Man? How about a Spider-Man with a Web Warrior trait? That'd be fun. Paper Bag Spider-Man? It's funny that Spider-Woman Jessica Drew isn't a Web Warrior in the game. Neither is Peter Parker. It's great. Doc Ock villain pack. It's crazy he's not a villain yet. Like by himself. Makes sense the final villain due to the Thunderbolts being the scenario 4. What about Agent Coulson as the final boss? That'd be so sad. Thor Corpse is Pie in the Sky Wish wave. But I really want it. I mean, you never know. You never know. I mean, I don't know. If they can figure out how to start reprinting some of this stuff, because obviously they're struggling with like Captain America and Doctor Strange, and because the printers are basically turned on for SWU. And the big thing in the SWU community is like they want 4 cycles a year, because most TCGs do 4 cycles a year. Unless you're Pokemon, they do 5 cycles a month. But most TCGs do like 4 a year, like a minimum. Yeah, minimum. And SWU's only doing 3. And so this has the community worry that they're not doing enough, but I don't think they can print enough is the problem. And they're now using the printers to reprint the first wave because they didn't print enough stuff. So they're doing the 3rd wave and the 1st wave combined. Not combined, but I guess back to back, I guess. So anyway, that's pushing off all the Marvel Champion stuff, which is also allegedly, we don't know for sure, but it's what I believe is why this cycle slowed down for Marvel Champions, is because they just couldn't print enough Marvel Champion stuff because they had to do all the SWU stuff. Anyway, why I say all that is because when they have all the SWU stuff done, right, and not done, but like caught up when they're not reprinting, I think next year we will get 2 waves for the year. But it'll be interesting to see, like, that's like the cash cow. I mean, the cash cow is SWU for now, but that game can literally fall apart. Like, there is a lot of worry in that community about the strength of that game. Don't get me wrong. It's really, really great. I really, really love SWU. I love SWU. It's my favorite TCG I've ever played in my life. I love it. But there are things that can easily go wrong, and there are warning signs in that community. Like, again, not from me, but from like people in the community. Like, if you go on Reddit or their Facebook page or whatever, and you just check it out, you'll be like, they're a little worried because they're not printing anymore. And next year they're only doing 3. And I'm going to assume because they don't have to, but they're going to keep printing Marvel Champions because it does make money. It's got a good fan base and more people are joining this game. And it has less likely to fail as SWU does, to be honest. SWU costs a lot of money because they have to like do all like the organized play stuff and the winner stuff and the tournaments. Like, there's money involved with that. Stuff is expensive. Marvel Champions, they just print some hero packs and people are wondering where, Kool-Aid Man is. Anyway, sorry. Tangent. Throg as a hero? Yes, please. New to the game, when do they reveal the 4 new heroes in the next wave after the teaser? They will do it slowly. So what's going to happen is... So Magneto is coming out in November, right? What is it now? September? So most likely, end of October, beginning of November, around Magneto, they will announce the next hero. So most likely they'll announce the next hero. Actually, I take that back. By the end of somewhere in October, they would probably actually do the 5th villain, I assume, unless it's like a huge surprise. But they'll probably do the 5th villain. Then, about once a month, roughly, this is the old timeline, was like every 3 weeks to a month. Because we used to know exactly when it would be. We were really good at guessing it. They announce, it's always on a Thursday. And it's always at, I think, 11 a.m. Eastern time, if I remember correctly. Because it's when I'm on a work call. It's the same work call I have every Thursday. And they do the announcement article then. So, yeah, that's when it should be. Now, it's slowed down this past year because they only did 1 cycle. But generally speaking, it was like every single month you got something. Or maybe, I don't think it was every other month. I think it was every month. Or maybe it was like 6 weeks. It may be like 6 weeks. I don't know. Now it's been a year of my timeline's all messed up. But it will be much quicker than it was. But realistically, for the next hero pack, I would assume by the end of October, beginning of November. Kind of around when Magneto gets released, we'll hear the first villain, or the first hero pack, and we'll learn that it's Shuri, and everyone will be happy. D20 explain why I have a burning hatred for SWU. That's fair. I know a lot of people hate TCGs and whatnot, and I get it, but I do love SWU. It's a lot of fun. If SWU is like Star Wars Destiny, Fantasy Flight will let it die pretty quickly. Yeah, but they won't tell anyone, right? They'll just like, it'll do fine, and all of a sudden just like pull the plug, and they'll be like, no, an update's coming. We promise. So they did with Lord of the Rings too. They're like, they just stopped, and then they came out with the Dead Knot scenario like 4 years later. Like, I was like 2, and it was like, oh, the game's back, and then they didn't do anything. They're like, oh yeah, no, we're done. You reveal 4 months before release. Yes, but I also think they're going to release faster. Because if the box is coming out in February. So, okay, wait. Let's think this through for a second. Because they used to do 2 hero packs together when they were doubling up. So it depends on how they do this. So if the box comes out in February, and it was every other month, that'd be February, March, April, June, July, August, September, October, right? So they're not doing that, most likely. Supposedly, according to the people inside, they're going back to the old way of doing things. So it's either going to be February, the box comes out, March, April is 2 hero packs, and then May, June would be the next 2. Then June, August, September, no, it'd be July, August, which would get us close to Gen Con, because they like to do a Gen Con reveal usually. So anyway, sorry, a whole spiel with that. But yeah, they I guess it depends how they do the release. I assume they'll do back to the two hero packs again, I guess. Once there's a droid deck list with General Grievous as the leader, I'll dip in the SWU. It should be coming out soon. I think they're doing droids now. I think they'll do spoilers for the box heroes before they announce the new heroes. Oh, right. They have to do the box. I wonder if they'll do the box heroes with the 5th villain. Like, all together. Newish player question. Is Shadow of the Past a definite game ender? Nope, it is not. It doesn't seem to immediately kill me, but always ends in a loss. Yeah, it's tough. You have to basically shift your focus. So go from thinking that like the villain is your main issue. The villain is a background issue now. The main issue is to get rid of the cards that came out, your nemesis and the side scheme, because generally, especially if the deck is thinned out and now you shuffled in 3 extra bad cards that relate to the nemesis, it's going to trigger something bad with them usually. So you don't want that to happen, obviously. So you want to get rid of them as fast as possible. The only time it's a real game ender is with Valkyrie, because she's so incredibly strong that they made her nemesis impossible to beat. TCGs usually don't have solo mode, so easy pass for me. Lorcana does. It's not a bad solo one. I hope they keep doing it though. Pool of characters from SWU to choose from the high interest would be smaller than Marvel Champions for longevity. Yes. Yes. That is true. Yeah, I'll be interested to see, again, SWU's future with things. Be really interesting to see. I mean, I hope it sticks. I really like it. I've had it basically stop One Piece. I've ordered a bunch of... I have almost all the starter decks now, except for one I'm missing. But after this wave of starter decks, like, I'm done with the game. It's so expensive. And Bandai cannot figure out how to keep that stuff in stock. So I'm giving up on that. Which is sad. And Lorcana we've liked, but SWU is like top game. Just love it. Love it so much. And then Legendary should be coming out with the Series 2. So, or Core 2, whatever it is. So I'm excited for that too. If the Nemesis is something like Killmonger, I just ignore them. Yeah, there's certain ones that you can just kind of let go, especially if you're at the end of the game. I should rephrase that. If you're at the end of the game and you can just push through, just do it, you know. It's fine. It'll be fine. Also, welcome everyone new to YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button. Appreciate it. And then friendly reminder to everyone that's new, because we have a lot more new people here. We will start playing. It's always the hour mark. So if you're new to the live streaming side of things, which the live streaming side of things has grown a lot recently, which is really cool to see because everyone new that's getting into the game. But we usually start at the 1 hour mark of playing. So, you know, soon. We'll start soon. D20 talks too much. But make sure you follow along with the podcast and whatever, wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out mine. Basically, it's my talking head videos, but just you don't have to do it now through YouTube in case ad revenue upsets you. And then make sure you sign up for the newsletter. Appreciate it. Poor Lorcan. Hey, Webboard, man. How you doing? Azrael is a rough nemesis. I haven't got him yet. I'm hoping I do tonight. It's inevitable, right? Sometimes the side scheme is ignorable. Just like if it has an acceleration. Just get the nemesis out of there. Yeah. Agreed. I've scooped because of Azrael. Or Azazel. Oh, so I guess we should say. So I'm doing Kurt Wagner. D20 Vodfucking. This is my deck I threw together as I was sitting here. I think this is the right deck. I don't know. I'm kind of doing it from memory. So it's aggression based. I'm doing aggression. We're going to go against Apocalypse 2 or Ensabad Nur. So we'll see how that goes. I would love to see Mara Jade finally as a character in Star Wars Unlimited. I'm sure at some point we will. I'm sure at some point. Don't worry, I'm really excited for Gen Con next year when they talk about Star Wars Unlimited and a little bit about Marvel Champions. And then we spend 6 hours discussing Game Gen X accessories, because that's the true moneymaker of the company right now is Game Gen X. Holy cow. All right. So my idea here, if you look at the deck, is I have Take That as an attack, right? So 3 for 7, you can only attack with upgrade attached. Well, guess what? Bamf is an upgrade. So my idea is if I have a Bamf on something like the enemy and I do a massive attack, because Nightcrawler doesn't have massive attacks, I can use Bamf. I'm sorry, I can use Take That with Bamf is my rough idea. I'm hoping it works out. It may not. Who knows? Again, we threw this together, so. Zero caused me to lose my first pre-con game of Nightcrawler. Not a bad deck, but needed a little work. That's fair. Most pre-cons are just a little rough. They're a little rough. I can already see the people starting to filter back in because they know it's been an hour. Oh, goodness. But no, it's good. It's good. You know what? I have to be honest for a second, chat. It's really, really nice to see so many newer people getting into the live streaming side of the game. And just new people getting Marvel Champions. Or maybe just new people finding me. I'm not 100% sure. Take that as a good card for Kurt. I agree. The other guy, that's 5 effective resources for 7 damage. Is that a good ratio? Considering he has no attack card, yes. Because the other option is what's his big attack? Let me find it. Teleport drop, which is 3 for 8 and stunning, but again, I don't want to lose Bamf on it. I'd rather have Bamf. That's worth more. Have you thought about surprise move with combat training? We do have combat training. The problem is if I'm exhausted. Well, surprise move, what's that? Attack with whatever your attack is? It's fine. It'll be fine. I'm a big damage guy. So I'm the type of guy that likes to do massive amounts of damage in one hit and not smaller amounts. That's just how I play them. Feel like take that as auto-include aggression for Nightcrawler? We'll see. I have a gut feeling it is, but we'll see. It just makes sense to me. It was so funny with the last Fantasy Flight Games announcement stream at Gen Con. They spent so much time convincing us that the game Gen X stuff was exciting and innovative. Dude, I know, right? It's the same. I'm new to the game, the live stream, and you. So mark it up to 3. Trifecta. Let's go. Welcome. Welcome, ma'am. 12? Welcome, 12. It's wild that I've had Nightcrawler for days and I still haven't played them. I just keep making old hero decks. I'm sorry, old hero new trick decks with the other cards we got. That's fair. We've gotten some good cards. I have some Mean Swings and Fusillade in there too with his Cutlass. I have Fusillade. Mean Swing I was going to do, but I'd focus on Take That. If I wasn't going to do Take That, I would do Mean Swing probably. I do think that works too. A deck box with a window in the front. So innovative. So fresh. So face. Fusillade is also great with Nightcrawler. Yeah. As long as his sword is on the bomb. With Nightcrawler's ability to defend and then thwarts, I feel like you can load him up with aggression events and not really chump blockers either. I know. That's my guess with him going into this, is that I can just defend with him. Honestly, this feels like one of the best aspect plus back of the card packs that we've gotten. This way's been good for aspect cards in general. Sagibear, welcome to chat. You've been playing Nightcrawler aggression. I like Clobber. When I bring back Clobber, I get to use Bamf. Oh, is that what, 2 for 3? And then you play it back if it was the first card? That's a good idea too. Aggression is so much fun with Kurt. I saw somebody did a poll. I don't know if it was Nelson or Daring Lime or whomever. And people were still saying they liked protection the best for Nightcrawler, which I found crazy. I feel like protection would be the worst for him because he's already so good at defending. Unless, again, perfect protection makes a lot of sense. You can do a lot of things. I get it. But it feels like you should go with aggression with him, to be honest. Or aggression or justice, I guess. Maybe leadership too. I don't really know. I haven't even opened Nightcrawler. Next time I have a day off, hopefully soon. Rogue looks so fun though. I was a Rogue hater. I did hate Rogue for quite some time. I'm not on board with Rogue, but I don't mind her as much now. I like protection best for everyone because Rogue. I always felt behind the 8 ball with protection. It also feels like, so back in my day, protection was like known as the worst aspect. It was a trash aspect, especially before 1.4 rules. 1.4 changed the game for protection, but it feels like ever since it first came out, they've had a weird chip on their shoulder, but they're like, what if we made protection the best aspect? And then now they're like, what if we make it better? It's just like, stop. Stop, it's good. I always felt think they mean the rogue. Oh, the rogue ally. Touche. Probably. Leadership for Day Tripper recursion seems strong. I have to check it out. I haven't played around with that yet. I'm loving Nightcrawler, but feel like I'm limited to what I can do with him because he's my only mutant hero. When I pick up the game, I went back and bought a lot of the older stuff. That's fair. Yeah, whenever you buy like a hero, you kind of have to buy the whole cycle. Like, I think Guardians of the Most Wanted is the perfect example of this. When Groot and Rocket first came out, everyone's like, well, they were gross and bad. And then when the rest of the Guardian cards came out and you could use different things with them, they were much better. right? Groot, still one of the strongest heroes out there in my opinion, right? Only hero that can hit 2 for 10. Just saying. Can thwart 3 for 10. We've done it on this channel. Aggression is best. Aggression is my like favorite. I use Justice a lot, but aggression is probably my favorite way to play. But then Pooh aspect made it look better too. That aspect, I hate that aspect. So easy to find combos. Yeah. I like using toe to toe for Nightcrawler aggression as well. Now that we know how toe to toe works. For those that know. One of the only times I've liked protection. Wait. There's a fun Black Widow protection deck on Marvel CDB using Change of Fortune. That's a blast. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, Gambit and Black Widow really solid. Guardians Most One has Def Focus. Don't have it, but need it. They haven't reprinted that, right? It's one of the few cards they haven't that people complain about. And not like in a negative way, but like. I think protection is moving past leadership for me these days into 3rd spot. Yeah. I mean, leadership's really down there. I do like sidekick decks. I think they're a lot of fun. Oh, that's right. They are doing a Magneto. You're right. I forgot about that. I do like sidekick. I think it's been a lot of fun to mess around with. But it's very samey. It's very samey. Now I'm kind of bored of it. Did you reprint it? Okay. All right, let's pop down the table. We can keep chatting while I do this. Table. Kurt Wagner. Apocalypse. Actually, APOC 2, I should say. Standard, Clan Akaba, and Celestial Tech. I think is what they recommend. Celestial Tech and Clan Akaba. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't know how it's going to go with APOC 2. I want to do a harder villain and see how it went. Maybe it'll be hard. I don't know. All 4 aspects have an ally who I love to read as a child, so I guess I like all 4 evenly. I always wish I read more comics. Don't. I did for a little bit. Went hard. I have all the cards I flipped over. I did for a while, but standard. Here comes first turn shadow. Dude, we can hope, right? We didn't get it last stream, which was weird, right? It felt weird. Love the old one. I know. It's sad you can't get that anymore. I like the new one, but it feels like a Cyclops board. This is why I tell you, chat. 1, use my link so you can get 5% off. But 2, buy this stuff right away, because that and the Guardians one you can't get anymore. Or you get like the new Guardians one. Oh, you're right. Twitch. Am I gonna win? Legalize gambling time. Josh needs to win / lose points. Oh wait, that's a poll. I don't want polls. I'm silly. Start prediction. You got 2 minutes to vote. Or bet. I don't really have a favorite aspect. Like I have favorite aspects for certain heroes, but generally I think there's a good mix throughout the heroes. Yeah. Can't wait to how much money I have left over my holiday that I can stock up on everything I need to catch up on by the same token. As you should. It's where novels put in nothing but shadows in the encounter deck, nemesis cards, more shadows. Leadership, Beta Ray Bill, Protection Rogue, Aggression Valkyrie. Let's go. Oh, Dr. Nate, you're my man. Justice Quasar and Basic Shadowcat. Are you ever able to do any buy sim token giveaways? So, I don't know yet. So, okay. So, just so everyone understands my relationship with buy sim token, I talk to them fairly regularly. Okay, I talk to them fairly regularly, and I can talk to them about doing that at some point. I know right now they're slammed with everything because they're coming out with a lot of stuff that I can't talk about, but they're coming out with a lot of stuff, and I think they're at Essen or they're walking Essen. I can't remember which. So I would like to talk to them about doing a giveaway thing at some point. Maybe it's something we could do. I think it'd be fun. It'd be interesting, but we'll see. We'll see. I have to figure out a way to make it worth their while as well, basically. Which I don't know how to do that yet. I know how to benefit me, but you were still coming to Japan with me for 4 weeks, right? D20. I would love to. I have the app to try to learn Japanese. Hold on, wait. I have to figure out what it's called. Bunpo. Put my phone to try to learn. And I'm trying to watch my anime in Japanese. So far, I don't understand the anime. But I would love to go. Did you all just bet 5K versus 5K? A 50-50 split? You kidding me, chat? Yeah, whatever. All crazy. But yeah. We'll see. I would love to go. She doesn't want to, but. Is it viable to deck build around a single ally card, or is that just a way to lose? Technically, you can. Yeah, for sure. It's essentially what you want to do is a Voltron build. So I've done it with Vision, doing it around his signature ally. Signature ally is usually the best way to do it. But yeah, you 100% can. But yeah, it's just a Voltron build. It's tough. It's tough. Prepare for it to be hard, but you could do it. Language leaves something to be desired, so I'll just be pointing at everything. I feel like I have Spidey Voltron. Yeah, that's a good one. I feel like I whenever I go, which will be quite some time from now, I will be able to at least get a rough grasp. My Chinese, let me tell you, when I went to China, I can't do it anymore because it was years ago now. But my Chinese was so good. The interpreter told me, please stop trying to speak Chinese. A friend who Voltron's Yondu. Yeah, Yondu's a really good one. Black Cat's a really good one too. And then obviously anything with Sidekick is really good. But yeah, Black Cat, since Black Cat doesn't do consequential damage. All right, so we got 16 there. We got 9. All right, so if you want any of these sweet tokens and whatnot, use my link to get 5% off. Yeah, 5% off your order. It still qualifies for free shipping. Apocalypse begins in the biomorph form. Done. Deal each player face down encounter card. Sad. Flips over. Starts with 1. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 power counter here. Okay, starts with 1. Let's get our power counters. Crazy. All right. Welcome, Giant Lasagna. Hopefully doing well, man. Do you see like there's in Discord, there's more people getting addicted to Bellatra? I solely blame you. 246. I want to go to China. I'm learning Mandarin. Probably be fluent in a month. Can't be that hard. No, you'll be fine. It's not too bad. All right. Tally ho. Ooh, okay. Do I want tally ho? All right. As much as I would love endurance, I'd rather have other cards. Day Tripper, I like. Though, I don't know. Maybe. After Banff makes Nightcrawler, I do want one of those. All right, let's throw away these. No, you know what? I don't need Day Tripper yet. I'd rather have that. Yeah, let's get rid of these 3. The reason being is because I can defend, so I'm not too worried about that. But we're going to be getting a Banff soon anyway, so. 1, 2. Oh, Psylocke. Okay. Which campaign is this from? This is Age of Apocalypse box. This is the final box, or final villain. Some Havoc plays Voltron Black Cat. Every time I play Hulk Aggression. All right, let's use our action. We get to search our deck for a copy of Banff and add it to your hand. Limit once per round. I like that it doesn't say shuffle, but that's fine. Tally ho! Welcome, Mark. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, let's flip up. It's a Nightcrawler from Kurt Wagner. And we'll attach Banff into Apocalypse. Let's put this over here. Actually, we'll do his attachments and my attachments. This is probably gonna be some. All right. We could just do 2, 3, 4 and get a Psylocke in play. What does he get? Stalwart's on his big form. So if we don't get Stalwart, that could be nice. And get Psylocke in there. She can help us thwart. She can do some stuff, right? That could be fun. That's an option. 2, 3, 4. Let's put in Psylocke. Or Psylocke counters in. Let's push this over. Okay. When Psylocke attacks an enemy, remove one Psylocke counter here to confuse the enemy. I don't know if we want to confuse yet. Maybe we do. So we can get rid of boot camp for now. I would like to play it, but it's not going to make sense. We're going to thwart 2. I'm going to keep ancient ritual down because I think that can become a bad thing eventually. No, let's attack with Psylocke. Let's actually do that. So when Psylocke attacks, remove one psionic counter from her and confuse the enemy and deal 1 damage to it. So we'll deal 2 damage total because we deal 1 damage from the attack and 1 damage from the Psylocke counter. So it's down to 14 life. She takes 1 consequential damage. Hey, Heiser, how's it going, man? We're doing well. And then we did 2. I think we're all good. He's got a Bamf on him. We still have a Tally Ho because we're going to play that for sure. Faux show. All right, let's ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, take that. I don't care about yet. Port away is fine. X-Jet would be really nice to get into play. Okay. Immediately goes giant. I know, right? All right, so 1 goes here. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 power counter on him. Can do. Apocalypse is going to attack us. Excuse me. So he just gains overkill. What am I doing, chat? I'll never know he's overkill by reading a card. Nobody reads cards, they read tokens. Okay. So he's going to be attacking us for 2. So when attached enemy attacks, discard this card and declare Nightcrawler defender without exhausting. So I'm going to do that. Do we do a Tally Ho? Yes. So we're going to throw away a Bamf to play Tally Ho. After Bamf makes Nightcrawler defender of an attack, return that copy of Bamf to your hand. Deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. Makes Nightcrawler defender. So we deal 3 damage. So he's down to 11. So I'm defending for 3 now against his 2. So he's going to hit us for 2. That was close, game. 1 damage. Down to 8. All right, 2 backwards. Are you renovating your normal streaming area? What, here? Like the room? I gotta put more nicer stuff up, but yeah, I plan to at some point. I gotta do the PC first, though. It's the more important thing. I gotta get it fixed. Plugged in. Superpower. 1 defeated. All right. Worry about that later. 2, 4, 5. Don't you stream in the basement usually? Not anymore. I have now moved up. I've been allowed to move up. Superpower. If Apocalypse is in biomorph form, he is. He activates against you. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to biomorph form and place 1 power counter on. All right, so he's going to activate against me. Sad. Sad D20 is sad. Okay, we will just old school defend against this for 3. So it's going to be 2. Choose to either place 3 threat on Ancient Ritual. This card gains 3 attack. We'll place 3 threat on Ancient Ritual. 2, 3. So it's only 2, so we take no damage. All right, cool. Promoted, I know, right? Moving up in the world. Feels nice. Feels good, man. All right, so we're going to throw away 3 cards, including a Bamf, to play the old X-Jet. And then we can use an X-Jet to generate a resource. Take a Bamf. Put in our hand. We're going to attach a Bamf. All right, we are then going to thwart 2 off of plugged in. And I'm going to flip down. And then we're going to ready up because he's confused. So we might as well take advantage of that. Draw 6 cards. 2, 4, 6. Late tonight because I was guiding my 9-year-old through his solo game of Wasp, awesome, and Crossbones. He lost 2 games, early Madame Hydra, oof, and then won the 3rd with 0 build out by turn 3. 3 pinpoint strikes. That's the secret. Oh, there's our tail. Once you... Whoa. Okay. All right, we have options now, chat. Once you go 0 build out, you can't go back. So welcome, Dave. All right, let's go by 1. Second power counter comes on out of, was it 4? Yeah, 4. Confused? Bad card is... Oh. Okay. He's going to scheme for 1, 2 total. So that's 5 out of 8. No bueno. Okay. Okay, so now I got some choices to make because I would love Wolverine, but it doesn't make sense. So I'm afraid of him learning that everything I've taught him is wrong and no building out work. I know, right? All right, let's flip up. So let's take 2 of our cards, Banff and Fusela, and play our swords. Yes, words. So we get 1 attack, 1 defense, and retaliate. Oops. Just threw that on the ground. Did I throw it on the ground? One attack. Okay, where is it? It's 1 defense. And then retaliate. Oops. I think we're going to do 1, 2 to play Beak. After you play Beak from your hand, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each X-Men ally you control. We control 2. So I'll move 2 off a plug. I have not played Wasp, War Machine, Nebula, and haven't had time for Nightcrawler. Sad. Should definitely play Wasp. Alright, remove 1 threat. Shall do. Off of a plugged in. When defeated, if Apocalypse is in Cyberpath, he's not. He activates against the player who defeated him. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to Cyberpath form and give him a tough status card. Okay. So he is also retaliate. Give him a tough status. After Apocalypse changes his form, place 1 threat on each scheme in play. Sad. So 1 there. 1 here. Two, 4, 6, 7. Okay. So deal with that a little bit. It's our first time with her. We were doing a custom online Spider-Verse campaign that's taken 2 months. So we can play Gwen, Spider, Ham. But myself, everyone wants to learn too many bones before we got into Spider content. What sleeves do you use for the fold-out cards? These are Dragon Shield side loaders. So they go on the side like that. You just put 1 on each side. You can use them for the heroes too. I'll hold on to his tail. All right, so let's thwart 2. Says that 6 will bring us down to 4. So smart. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I stole it from someone else on the internet, but I'll take credit for it. Psylocke will hold on to maybe. Yes. He's got Banff. Yeah, we'll hold on to Psylocke for a little bit. All right, let's ready up. I'm going to hold on to the tail because I still want to use it. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Teleport drop. Take that. Port and punch. Scout ahead will be nice. I mean, tail is the most important thing. And then we can use the X-Jet to get a card. Yeah, okay. We're figuring out how this game works. I think we're getting there. 5 there. 3rd one comes on. We have to start worrying about that. Okay, so we're going to Banff. We don't have the defense card, right? No. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to Banff. He's only a 1 attack onto us. So we're going to be defending for 4 now. And we do have retaliate. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 against our 4 does nothing to us, but it does retaliate, taking off his stuff. So that's good. And then bad card. Yeah, bad card is he gets one of his weapons. So we have to attach to the villain. When the villain attacks you, we discard some stuff. So we'll deal with that in a little bit. All right, cool. So first thing I want to do is I want to use the X-Jet to spend one resource of any type to return a copy of BAMF from your discard pile to your hand. I really like X-Jet with him. I just like the resource generator to get BAMF. Just cycle, recycle. Teleport drop, or I'm sorry. Well, you get rid of, take that to play the tail. I was going to port and punch, but I don't think we're going to now. Do we stun him? We stun him like a fox. Where are your BAMF tokens? They're right here. I can put them on. So then now it's BAMF'd. The problem is you need the card. Don't get me wrong, I love the tokens, but remove 3 copies. Remove 3 threat from the scheme. As much as I would love to do this, now it's not gonna make sense. Let's throw away port and punch for now to play scout head. Just remove 3. We're gonna do it off of here to keep that down. I don't want to deal with that. Teleport drop we're actually probably gonna get rid of, and then we'll thwart 2 off of here to keep this down to 3. 2, 3, and then we're ready. We'll throw that away and we're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Double. Okay, X-Gene's nice. Morrow is nice. Boom, boom. Oh, I forgot the boom, boom. Don't worry, I have one. Don't you worry, Chan. Because I probably want to get her in play soon. All right, so 1 goes on here. So now, after resolving step 1, the villain phase, place 1 power counter on here. There's at least 4 power counters on here. The first player removes 4 of them and discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a superpower card is discarded and reveals it. Oops, that is not at all where we want to put that. Superpower? Wait, is it superpower? Yeah, superpower. Nope. Yes. Okay. So, attach to Apocalypse and change him to his giant form. No longer retaliating. But he is now stalwart. After he changes his form, heal 1 damage from him. So he's up to 12. And now he's in his giant form. So, when Apocalypse attacks you, you are stunned. Discard this card after this activation. That is sad. Alright, so he's going to be attacking for a lot. So, I may just have Beak take the hit. Just got into, I missed the 2-handed Jubilee Doctor Strange play with Loki. Yeah, you did. Also, welcome, Link. Hopefully doing well. We're going to Beak take this hit. So, force interrupt. When the villain attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. To do the interrupt first. Oh, my deck. It's a mental. What does mental do? Discard a card from your hand. Son of a gun. Third one down is X-Gene. All right, so he's going to do 4 damage. When he attacks you, you are stunned, so I am stunned. Sad. It's going to attack Beak for 2, 4, 5, 6. Beak does not make it. Surprise. And then when Apocalypse attacks you, you are stunned. Discard this card after this activation, so that goes away. We did not have to do BAMF because it's not a forced interrupt. It's just a regular hero interrupt. Do you add your defense to attack? You do not. You would be declared the defender then. Sounds like a new subscriber goal. Well, on Patreon, if I hit 40 patrons over on Patreon, I will play a 4-player game of Marvel Champions Live. So that's something. Son of a gun, the villain's going to attack us. Okay, so now we will use BAMF. Well, actually, first we got to do Celestial Weapon. So it is a fist. You are stunned. I'm already stunned. Discard this card. Joke's on you. Okay, so I am going to BAMF this time. So we're defending 4 without exhausting. So he's going to attack us for 2, 3 damage. We take no damage whatsoever. But we do get to retaliate 1. So victory? Yes. Okay, my turn. So first thing we're going to do is X-Jet BAMF back into my hand. I just love that chat. I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan. Big fan. So okay, first we'll bamf him. The question is, do we use the double to play martial prowess for an attack event? Or do we get the boom boom engine going? Both are solid choices. Actually, I should say they're both choices. I don't think we do the engine yet. I think we're going to throw away the double to play martial prowess. Ugh, building out. Ugh. Sorry. We'll clear our stun because we don't want that. I actually think I'm going to thwart 2 with Psylocke. Get this down. I know we lose her. But we're going to be shuffling back around soon. So just fuse where it didn't belong. So for the first time the other day, it's super fun. I like this one. I like to use Sync. You can exhaust them to get +1 defense when you use BAM. That's not bad. For sure. I don't need these yet. Alright, we're going to throw both of them away. Just going to ready up. Old fashioned way of playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, gold balls. Let's go. The future of this channel. Anyway, sorry. Port and punch. I feel like we're not getting our defense cards, which is just sad. That's alright. Alright, so this is up to 3. Power counter. He's going to attack us. We will bamf this. So we're defending 4 against his 2, 3, 4. Place 1 threat in Ancient Ritual. That's fine. So no damage to us, but we do retaliate. Yeah. Smoother gameplay with Nightcrawler than Jubilee so far? Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, Crisis of Faith. You may flip to your alter ego form, exhaust Kurt Wagner to remove this from the game. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Alright, we'll exhaust Kurt Wagner. Now remove from the game. Alright, cool. You've all but one? I know, this is so easy at this point. Alright, so let's search for a copy of BAMF. Pretty sure we don't have any, so we'll flip up. So what we'll do is we'll spend the X-Jet to get BAMF to play BAMF. Just feels like a cheat code. We'll use the tail to scout ahead to remove 3 threat. We'll do it off the main. We'll do a double and Fusillade to play gold balls. Hold on the port and punch for now. Gold balls attacks. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. I don't think we're ready for him to attack yet. I don't think we're ready for that. What's the other option? The other option is you could instead discard each attack and defense event from your hand to discard this obligation. So it's actually not a bad card for us. I've seen a lot of gold balls with Nightcrawler. Why is that? For me, no specific reason. I just like gold balls. I think he's good. I just think he's a solid card. All right, let's ready up. I'm not going to do anything with gold balls yet. Port and punch. 2, 3, 4. Hold on the port and punch. All right, so 3, 4, 5. X gonna give it to you. 2 of my red resources on the bottom. We can figure that out. That's fine. All right, extra backer. It'll take a while until it hits whiffing levels. I mean, because it can't whiff like whiffing can. It's just whiffing so bad. Like in Nightcrawler and aggro and gold balls is just really good ally. Yeah. Wolverine's also very good. It's because gold balls has the potential of a decent attack and deal damage. Yeah, Nightcrawler's biggest weakness. Like honestly, jeez Louise. Honestly, with Nightcrawler, it feels like I can control everything but damage. So the one downside of this game so far for me has been that I haven't gotten really my allies in as effectively as I want to. That feels weak to me right now, but I'm going to take that as more as like poor play than anything else. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So 1 goes onto here. This goes up by 1. This is 2. He's going to attack me. We'll bamf it, of course. Of course. Because a horse is a horse. 2, 3, 4. Place 1 threat on this one. Yeah, sure. Whatever. We take no damage, but we do retaliate 1. 2 bad cards. Don't even have gold balls, and I only know him from the House of X. The villain attacks you. Son of a gun. All right, we're going to defend like this. Old school. 2. After his activation, change him to Cyberpath. Okay, so he attacks for 2. We take no damage. He retaliates 1. He changes to Cyberpath. Here we go. Comes back with Retaliate. Says things. After he changes this form, place 1 threat in each scheme in play. So this goes up at 1. Do want to worry about Ancient Ritual just a little bit. Just a little bit. Son of a gun. It's going to scheme for 2. Choose to place 3 threat in Ancient Ritual. This gains 3. 2, 4, 6, 7. After the threat is placed here, there's we don't want to do that. So if it's 5, 6, 7. Do we have threat removal? Oh, we have X. Yeah, that's fine. All right, this is going to go up to 5, 6, 7. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So to be clear, is Mystique Kurt's mom? Yes. His original story feels different depending on the story? Yeah. From the Age of Apocalypse storyline, at least, yes. I think in most storylines he is, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, let's use an X-Jet to get a Bamf. Play a Bamf. We can't play a Take That. So we'll throw away Take That and a red and a red. So 3 cards. X gonna give it to you. Do we confuse or do we ready Kurt? I think we ready Kurt instead. We're gonna ready an X-Men character. It was retcon. His mom is Destiny. His father is Mystique. Wait, really? Hey, Angus, how's it going? That's how little I know. All right, X is going to give it to you. Thwart 3 off of here. So this goes from 7 down to 4. I'm going to thwart 2 off of this to keep that down. All right, do we do a gold balls attack? I don't know. But what we will do is a port and punch with these 2. Deal 3 damage to an enemy and deal 3 damage to each enemy with Bamf attached. They have attached. So, all right. I don't remember how this works. Do I get retaliated twice or no? Is this 2 instances of damage? No, it's 1 instance, right? So I just, no, wait. How does it work? Do I get retaliated twice with this? JS, are you in chat? Deal 3 damage to enemy and then deal 3 damage to each enemy. I don't remember how it works. He goes down to 2 life. Hold on. I think since it's not separate lines, you only get retaliated the 1 time. Unless you attack several enemies with a retaliate with this, then you get retaliate each time. I think that's how it works. 2? I think it's 1. It's not multiple attacks. Right. Unless I attacked another retaliate enemy with the second line, then I get hit twice. Because I remember thinking it doesn't 100% make sense in my head. And that doesn't 100% make sense in my head. I think that's what it is. What's the wording? Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Deal 3 damage to each enemy with Bamf attached. Hey, Shroom Proof. Oh, let me look at the rules. Retaliate. After a character with the retaliate X keyword is attacked, deal X damage. Okay, so it's just after they attack. So, attack. Because it has to do with instances of damage. All right, hero ally can use a basic blah, 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 blah. Trigger hero attack. Resolving the ability is considered the attack of a specific target unless specified by the ability's text. The hero does not exhaust when using the ability. Ability labeled as an attack is considered a single attack, even if the attack deals multiple instances of damage. Okay, so page 9, second point, first arrow. That's what I think it is. An ability labeled as an attack is considered a single attack, and you deal damage after, or you retaliate after an attack, even if it has multiple instances of damage. When an attack has ability that has its damage increased by other abilities, each instance, whatever. If an ability says make the following X attacks in order, followed by 2 or more sentences, each of those is considered a separate attack. An attack that increases the damage of each of those, blah, 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 whatever. So that's what it would be. When an attack targets multiple enemies, the attacking character is considered to have attacked each of those enemies, and that's when they retaliate each time. But yeah, so like Dance of Death, for example, right? It will say like 3 instances, like the following attacks or something like that. Or the Wolverine one with like the slashing dice or whatever. What it is. Link, don't worry about it, man. I have gotten that wrong for 3 years now. All right, so we get Retaliate 1. Cool. Beast, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well, dude. Oh, you walked right into a rules mistake. Not a rules mistake. Rules questioning. And yes, Dance of Death would be, because yes, it would trigger 3 times. But because Dance of Death specifically says the following attacks, it's so... Gotta flatten my way home this thing, dude. Luckily, rules are clear, right? The more you know. The rule mistakes I've had, yeah. Does specifically say multiple attacks, only 1 retaliate. Yeah. It's so don't chat. If you ever feel bad about getting rules mistakes wrong, just remember. I get it. Dance of Death isn't an attack though? That was retcon? Was it? Can't remember. I can't even think about that card right now. Can't think about things. But anyway, I think we finally, like I said, after 3 years of doing this, I think we might have gotten that rule right for the first time, because JS, most likely in the Discord tomorrow, JS will put something in the comments about how I either got it right or wrong. It's literally a hero action. Oh yeah, kind of. All right, let's ready up. We are bamfed. What? What's going on with this card? Okay, there we go. But we are going to have X take the hit instead. So we draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Teleport, drop, port away. All right, cool. No attack. All right, so 1 here. Third power of 4. Apocalypse is going to attack. We're going to have X take the hit because he's going to leave anyway, right? So it's going to be 1, 2 damage. X not going to give it to you. Backward. Attach Apocalypse, change to giant form. All right, so he's going to heal, right? Heal 1. So up to 3. Good thing we didn't confuse him. All right, so that's going to be annoying. So we have to deal with that. All right, cool. Use BAM to get out of the way and X take the hit. I forgot to deal myself an encounter card every time I reshuffle my deck with playing Adam Warlock. Oh, yeah. Dude, I make mistakes all the time. Luckily, YouTube's very, very kind on the replays to let me know how wrong I am every single time I play. Or did Buffalo lose? Oh, no, it's halftime. They're working on losing. Always good to see. Okay, so exhaust a weapon. Let's deal 5. Okay. Very good. Where's accidentally remove Professor X after the phase? Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Got the PDFs or updated cards. I know, right? Let's do some. Help the community out, right? All right, let's use a... Actually, wait. We can use... For an event. So we'll do this for attack events. We'll exhaust both of these. Exhaust a weapon you control. Yeah, you can exhaust these swords. Deal 5 damage to your enemy. Apocalypse. Dead. Well, no, new Apocalypse comes in. Doesn't change to that form, so he doesn't trigger that. It comes in with 20 life. All right, so he's got 20 on him. Let's do a double to teleport drop. Discard a copy of Bamf from an enemy. Deal 8 damage to the enemy and stun it. Oh, he can't be stunned though. Yeah, we'll do the 8 damage still. Brings down to 12. Then I'm going to use the X-Jet to get Bamf back in my hand. Put Bamf back on. God, I love that combo. Sorry. I get excited about little things. It's like Sonic San Andreas, and I love it. Yeah. I feel like any campaign that had tokens, I Magneto Observer Man a lot of time or just timing. I forget a lot of time. Oh yeah, I get that. Quick Nightcrawler question: in a two-handed game, if you're an alter ego and have a copy of Bamf, when it attacks the other identity, what happens in Nightcrawler? Does he flip? Nope, because it's only a hero interrupt. So because he's not a hero, he can't do it. So it just sits there. It's one of the dumbest things when somebody plays Murray Hill after my turn is Hulk, and I've thrown away my hand. At the end turn, they're like, cool, thanks for giving this one card. Even drop a giant apocalypse. How far up does he have to port? Dude, to the moon. To the moon. All right, let's get some gold balls action. When gold balls attacks, discard up to 3 cards on top of your deck. I'm going to discard all 3. So 1, 2, 3. So he gets 4 damage. Or he attacks for 4. So he's down to 8 life. Cool. We'll get rid of these. Oh, wait. We have to thwart, I guess. Yeah, we'll thwart for 2. So it goes from 6 or 5 down to 3. All right, let's ready up. I may have gold balls. Just take a punch in the face, though. Because I'm not going to want to take this super thing. Actually, then we have 7 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we have the defense card. Have you used the Kree Fnatic print and play modular set? I have not. I refuse to. Because I want an actual printed version. Endurance. Scout ahead. Take that. Wolverine, which we're never going to use, but take that. It's going to help us get the win. Oh, it feels so good, chat. Okay, so that... We get the 4 counters on here. So we have discard and say a superpower card comes out. Hey, it's the first one. We're going to reveal if he is in biomorph form, he activates. He is not. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to biomorph form and place 1 power counter on the main scheme. All right, let's see the power counter. He goes to biomorph. Which one's that? This one. This is the overkill one. After he changes his form, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. Okay, we'll give 1 to gold balls and 1 to me. That's fine. So I'm down to 6 life. All right, cool. So now he's going to attack. Gold balls is going to take this hit. So it's going to be, we're going to be stunned. It's fine. So it's going to be 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, plus overkill. Oh no, chat. I forgot he had overkill. Take that back. God, he had an overkill. I'm going to rewind that slightly. Because I completely forgot about that. So we're going to Bamf. So it's 6, 7, 8 against my 4, which is 4 damage. It brings me down to 2 life. And then I am stunned. I retaliate 1 at 7. Bamf goes away. Ugh. I know. See, this is why you gotta put your tokens on. I know I literally just said it, but I say a lot of things during stream. Is this going to be a win for him? If Apocalypse is in Cyberpath form, he's not. Otherwise, change to Cyberpath and place 1 power counter on the main scheme. Distracted game, I know, right? All right, so now he's no longer overkill. See, he just changes all the time. After change, place 2 threat in each scheme and play. All right. So 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place 1 power count. Oh, power counter. I don't think we did that yet. Okay. What encounter sets are being used? This is all Age of Apocalypse, so it's the mod sets are Ensaba Nur, Celestial Tech, and Clan Akaba with standard. All right, so now we can win. We'll use X-Jet to get Bamf in her hand. Play Bamf. I don't know. Just clear our stun. We will throw away Wolverine and use this card and this card to play Take That. Deals 7 damage. Kills him. We get Retaliate 1. I know what you may be thinking. D20 cheated because he shouldn't have gotten that win. And you're kind of right, I guess. Also, I could throw away a card just to play endurance to get myself up to 4. Also, so I can use my heart. Hey, it's 3 life. And then gold balls can attack for 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more damage and get retaliated. Oh. All right. Got the win. I thought you were playing on expert. Oh no. I rarely stream expert because as you can see, I get distracted. And when I get distracted, I make dumb mistakes like, hey, he has overkill. 20 seconds later, oh wait, I forgot he has overkill. That's basically how my life goes the majority of the time in this game. But anyway, I will say, thank you for the emotes, I appreciate it. I will say I like Nightcrawler and aggression a lot more than protection. Smooth gameplay. I like him a lot more in aggression. He's missing to me the big attack cards, and playing the Bamf with the take that I think is a really good setup for him. Deal 7 damage to an enemy with upgrade attached. Yeah, I think that's, and especially with martial prowess and the tail, it's so easy to play. X-Jet I think is perfect because again, spend 1 resource of any type. X-Jet. Return a copy of Bamf from your discard pile to your hand. I just recycle Bamf with X-Jet. Like that's so nice. That's so nice. I really enjoy that. And then use these 2 as resource generators. Honestly, I could have slow played it probably a little bit more, but I think I like him a lot in aggression. I really like it. Nightcrawler looks really cool. Can't wait to see my FLGS. I am impressed with Nightcrawler. To me, he is much better than Jubilee. Much better. Miles better. And as far as Iceman, I think he's better. Iceman, I don't dislike as much, but I like him. I like Nightcrawler a lot more. Went good till it instead of just a defensive buff, it's there to cover for other players. Oh wait, that said, his band feels like it has a different role in multiplayer. Yeah, basically, in a 2-player game, you can basically defend twice, right? So you can defend for yourself and defend again, or defend with Bamf and then defend by exhausting. So that's how I would play him. I think protection in 2-player games makes a lot of sense. I think protection in a solo game does not make sense with him. Mr. Morales is really good. That's true. I've not tried expert yet, but I did fight all 3 levels of Rhino on standard once. I used to make that rules mistake for about 6 months. Same tier as Miles. That's a hot take. I don't know if it's that good. I mean, because right now with getting the extra in there, it feels like cheating. Because I don't ever have to exhaust and defend for 4. And if you are playing standard, generally speaking, especially in the beginning of the game, nobody's hitting you for 4. Right? Like you're chilling and you're sitting well. And you just don't have to worry about anything. That's really nice. Wrong, Miles. At least it was a mistake I made on my first video. I used 2-handed, so I forgot Rhino with 2-player health cell. Classic. I've done that before. I've done that on gameplay videos. I think I did that for Rise of Red Skull. The first time I set up, I did it wrong. Full shadows with him. Let me look at Shadow in the past. Okay. 233 stat line. Quick strike. Azrael cannot have upgrades attached. Okay. Deal him as a face down player and counter guard. I mean, I get where people don't like it with Bamf and whatnot, but like, I just drop him, right? Port away or whatever it's called. What's the card? Not port away. Not teleport drop. Port and punch. Just punch him with a port and punch. And he's dead. So let's see what else we got. When defeated, the player defeated this scheme finds Azazel and deals him with a face down counter card. Okay. Attaches, otherwise attached to villain, gains piercing. That stinks. After attached enemy attacks you, discard 1 random card from your hand. I hate that. Brimstone Strike. Find and reveal. I mean, yeah, I get that he keeps coming out, so that's annoying. But he's not Valkyrie bad. Because Rogue, I don't know. They make him really miserable. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying that he keeps coming out over and over and over and over and over. I can get that. You need like a combat train to help defeat him. Tons of quick strike. That's fair. Yeah. And you'll have a lot of life. So I get that. I killed him 4 times in one game. That's annoying. Have ignored. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say too. I do like gold balls with him. I think getting the 4 attack is nice. I wish I would have gotten boot camp out to play with the other allies, but we were so busy with our events. That's the only thing. He's such an event heavy hero that, like, I want to play his events that I feel like I'm missing out on some stuff. I don't know. Like high up there in terms of nemesis, comparing it to her is the biggest bar, dude. She's just who has the toughest, roughest nemesis set? I think Valkyrie does. I think when you're that strong, you have to. I think my max is 4 or 5 times he came out. Jeez. How many allies do you have? So we have Gold Balls, Morrow, Wolverine, Boom Boom, Beak, X gonna give it to you, Psylocke, Day Tripper, and Sunfire. So a lot. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Typical deck. 9. I don't usually like Black Widow all that much, but she's super cute on Combat Train. I gotta say I've been loving Nightcrawler so far. What aspects have you been playing him in? I've only done protection and aggression so far. We still have to do justice and leadership. The thing is, like, I think leadership will be all right. It's weird though, because, like, again, I feel like every time I play with him, I want to focus on like his events. So like it'd be tough to play some of the leadership cards, but that's fine. Justice, I don't know. I feel like justice will be a hard go of it too, because I want attacks. Like I need attack. I need attack. The Snowborn Scout of MC. Besides Cerebro, when bringing in aggression allies, can you use something besides Cerebro? Not 100% sure, honestly. Do you like him better in aggression or another aspect? So far, aggression has. So far, aggression has been his best aspect by far. Ran over a token. Scout Head looks really strong. 1 for 3 thwart is a very good value. Yeah. Scout Head's great, especially since I could just pay for it with the tail. And discard a copy of BAMF from your hand. Again, what's interesting is the game's a bit different when you're playing minion heavy decks, because I need all the BAMFs, right? We had like no minions in this deck. So against Claw, we had a ton of minions. And we kept putting BAMF out there when we were struggling because we just didn't have major damage was our problem. But with this, I didn't need BAMFs in my hand over and over and over and over. So it wasn't as big of a deal. But the minion strategy makes it tougher. Scout Ahead, if I would have gotten BAMF twice, I would have been able to just remove 3, or 3 more, which would have been nice. But yeah. How many BAMFs does Kurt have? 3. He has 3. And honestly, with the X-Jet, it feels like enough. If you play a lot of minions heavy decks, it gets tough. It gets really tough. I think his BAMF engine is really good game design. I enjoy it. I think it's better than I thought it would be. I know people wanted like 5 BAMF cards in there because they were like, oh, it has to be enough. I think his action to get it back in works fine. I think it's good. Again, he does struggle against a lot of minions. The only thing he lacks is damage. 100% agreed. Yeah. And that's why I think just aggression just makes the most sense. I think leadership can make sense once you get the allies out there with a lot of damage. Not a lot, but at least some damage. You know what I mean? I think that can work. But yeah, damage is his hardest thing. That's why I don't like him in protection that much, because he's not taking damage. So I'm not using a ready up defense build that's healing, right? So protection, like, again, in multiplayer, I think protection makes a lot more sense. So 3 BAMFs is a good amount, and it feels good to port and punch when all 3 are out. Yes, that is 100%. Port and punching with all 3 out feels really good. How do you feel Magneto will follow up? I think Magneto is going to be stupidly strong. I think Caleb has said in press conference things that Magneto is one of his favorite characters. So I think it's going to be really strong. I think I would just like one more copy of Banff, maybe. Yeah. I think one more copy would be fine against like again, minion heavy decks. There's no option for word bands. Not recently. I turned it off, especially with everything going on a computer because I can't hear all the alerts, so it gets like tough to do. Once the computer comes back, we can probably do it. Can't wait for Hero Mag's magnetic counters. I know, right? Hero Mag is gonna be interesting. I do think he's gonna be really, really strong though. Just complete guess, but that's my guess. I think Magneto will be a solid hero, but nothing mind-blowing, but nothing bad either. I think mechanically there's gonna be nothing mind-blowing, but I think he's gonna be very strong. Identity specific ally. I'm hoping it's X. I'm hoping it's Professor X. If not, then Mystique. It's gotta be one of the two, right? If they didn't do Mystique with Kurt, Rogue or nothing. Age of Apocalypse, that does make sense with Rogue. If it's Toad, okay, but here, okay, for real talk for a second. Toad is kind of goated, right? Who is Kurtz? It's what's her face? Day Tripper, who I'd never heard of in my entire life. Captain America. Nightcrawler flow like water does a ton of damage. I played it and I built the deck wrong, so I have to do it again. Can you play both copies of Tally Ho since it states you have to bring Banff to your hand? No, you cannot. Let me just read the card again, though. After Banff makes Nightcrawler defender of an attack, return that copy of Banff to your hand. No, because you'll be playing 2 copies of Tally Ho. You can't have all for 1 triggering condition, I believe. Also, welcome, Grimlock. Toter. Here comes Havoc with his comic knowledge. I know, right? He can fix everything for us. Okay, here's the thing. There's a couple ways they could do this. If they did the Age of Apocalypse route, it kind of makes sense if it's Rogue, right? Because that's his wife in the Age of Apocalypse storyline, which is what we're doing. So that would thematically make sense. Mystique, I don't think is like his friend in it, right? Like they're not like buddy. And Charles is obviously not around, so it'd be weird. So I don't know. My mind's still blown that Rogue. Yeah. Age of Apocalypse storyline was a fun read. Was his love interest when Kurt was in his own solo comics, but I'd never seen her referred to as Day Tripper. Interesting. I'm guessing no ally for Rogue or for Mags. It's possible. Definitely possible. Yeah, Rogue is already with Gambit, so it'd be weird. We've never had that, right? We've never had two signature allies. The same character be 2 different signature allies. What happened to Gambit? They broke up. I believe they just broke up. And then Gambit kind of goes out on his own. He's like obsessed with her though. Like a creepy way, if I remember correctly. Her history has been retcon. Classic. She's always Day Tripper. Classic retcon. But yeah. Anyway. It's actually not a bad card. You just gotta get it later. Bro lost to Redacted. That would also be... Yeah. Is this one of those post-Secret Wars reboot things? Somebody else would have to tell him. I have no idea. Day Tripper is Nightcrawler. Wait, Nightcrawler and Day Tripper have names that are opposite of each other. The Rogue Magneto thing does make sense logically. It's just still weird. Yeah, when I was reading it in the comics, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I get everything that's happening. But it is weird because it's not what you expect, obviously. Actually, we can go back up to my talking head screen. Dork Beast is still best beast. I saw somebody out there was like, I still think they're gonna do Dark Beast or Beast as a hero. And it's like, brother. I mean, I hope for you. I do. But it probably won't happen. Sugar Mag's way? Yeah, basically. Beast in 3 to 4 years, possibly. I think if they ever come back to it, they will for sure do Beast. But before Daredevil, Daredevil's 10 plus years away. They gotta keep you wanting something. It's probably at this point just like a weird joke, inside joke they have at Fantasy Flight Games, where they're like, oh yeah, we're never doing that. Will Nick and Maria be each other's signature allies? Probably not. Because usually they want you to play with both of them out of the box. And I don't think they've ever done that. Are we pretty sure? Yes. So they were definitely done with X-Men for a while. The contract, they had to get a special license or special contract for X-Men stuff. And from the last time they've kind of talked about it, they made it sound like there's going to be a break from when, not that they would never do it again, but there'd be a break from when they would do it again. But we will get him eventually, yeah. Daredevil is 10 years away from being 10 years away. Fact check, true. Kool-Aid Man before all those noobs? God willing. No, like I said, I know Fantasy Flight Games watches these live streams now and again. All I'm saying is, please, before you finish the game, I know you don't like working with me. I get it. But give me Kool-Aid Man and let me do the announcement, please. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Everything else will be forgiven if we can just do that. That's all I want. I feel like they will never make Daredevil now because he's too built up. Yes. Daredevil will be a flop. Let me just tell you that right now. Daredevil will be a flop. Because no matter what they do, it will not be good enough. And this is the Daredevil problem. Because if they make him too strong, then it's annoying because he's too good. If they don't make him strong enough, then he's bad. Why do they make him so weak? Right? And even if he's somehow balanced perfectly, things about the cards won't be right. Daredevil will not be good. And I don't mean that as a way to like dissuade people. It's just, I agree. He's built up way too much that it does not work. Local prediction is Nick's signature ally will be 1 or 2 LMD. What's an LMD? Not this. I just want more Asgardian stuff to complement my Mightiest Avenger. I want more Asgardian stuff. I want Valkyrie to do something besides just slay everything constantly. Do you think then that X-Men cards will go out of print? I don't know. I wish we had more insider knowledge to that. I really do. Because we don't know what their printing contract looks like. I think we're okay still. Again, there is still stuff from Wave 1 that is still out there. And there's still stuff in the first wave of X-Men that is out there. So I don't know. Daredevil is what Cthulhu is to Arkham. They'll do it at the very last release in like 10 years. And then it'll change forever. And we don't know what that means. Daredevil is an amazing ally. Yeah. Which one? Isn't there 2? 3 attack, 3 thwart, 0 Daredevil, 0 defense for Daredevil. Too strong. Same with Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool had a lot of issues. Oh, life model decoy. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Why not release him now since we won it? I think because if they hold you out longer in wanting it, then you'll be less disappointed. Like if you get super disappointed now, there's less chance you buy things in the future. But I think there's a better chance you keep buying things and invest in the game for him to come out. Maybe I'm 100% wrong, but that'd be my guess. Also, I think they do think they can make it work. But I just don't think they can. Probably enjoy his pack since my hype level for him is on the floor. He's just whatever to me. Who, Daredevil? Yeah, I'm so indifferent about Daredevil that I think he'll be fine for me. Android looks like that. Android look-alikes that often die, but not surprisingly real Nick. Same with Deadpool. I don't care about him one way or the other, and I like the pack. Yeah, I hate the pack. I don't care. I don't really care for Deadpool. I was expecting something decent, and like I said, he's one of my least favorite allies in it, or one of my least favorite heroes in the game. Cthulhu is the boss in the next Arkham horror release. He's like the whole thing, right? It's Cthulhu based. Probably get Daredevil from Spider-Ham's world. All right. Give me more Spider-Ham stuff. I feel like the only person in the world that likes Spider-Ham. Oh well. I just think he's fun. I think he's fun. I'm very aware of the 3 to 4 picks that are print. Not so bad. Missing a small handful out of 50 packs. Who is it now? Because it's Captain America, Doctor Strange. Is anyone else out of print? Spider-Ham with Clarity of Purpose. It's broken. There's a broken combo. Hilariously broken. I really want to know the internal numbers and see if like Spider-Ham sold well or not. Wait, Spider-Ham and Rogue are both hard to find? I thought no one liked him. Do we know his nemesis? We do not. You get Spider-Ham. I mean, 17 bucks. Oh, that's a normal price. Yeah, Spider-Ham's 17 bucks online. Struggling to find certain hero packs makes me glad that I obsessively buy everything. Yeah, same. Oh, are you talking about Spider-Ham with... Oh, wait. Oh, a build. Heroic. I got you. I was reading that wrong. Spider's another one I'd be curious about regarding sales. She's the most obscure character they've done. Spider is, but a lot of people love her. And I like her too. I don't play her as much as other people do, but she is a lot of fun. She is hard to find on Amazon right now. Actually, I cannot find her on Amazon. Interesting. He's on Game Nerd Stark. Wolverine you can get on Amazon still for 16 bucks. War Machine you can't get. Interesting. Wow, War Machine going out of print. Oh, $28. Huh. So heads down and getting her, but yeah, she's so much fun. She's really fun. Spider's top 10. She's up there for me. I don't know if I put her top 10, but she's definitely up there. She's fun. I can't believe War Machine's out of print. Did they list it on Fancy Flight? I mean, I'm going to assume next year everything gets reprinted again. Again, when the space opens up after the holiday season for Star Wars Unlimited. I would assume that's what they're waiting for, but... Alright, Link, take care. We're not going to be here much longer anyway. So. And this is when everyone leaves. Alright, so according to the Fancy Flight website, Cap is out of print. Strange is out of print. Say War Machine. Those are the only two that are out of print, supposedly. Again, why those two? I get Doctor Strange and stuff. Hey, Canadian. People bought War Machine? I know, right? Why is it they are stopping print of certain hero packs? I think I don't think they're actually stopping. I think they just haven't printed any because they're printing all the stuff for SWU right now. I think they will print Strange and Captain America next year, like first quarter. A complete guess. They listened preferences last time. Jeff and I are comparing our preferred heroes. Is the new Shield of Agents a full 3 phase or 1? I'm going to guess 1. We're closing in our CTG Game Found games. Which one? The Elder Scrolls? Ugh. Have you opened Creole Manor yet? Nope. Strange has such great cards. Yeah, I agree. The ones that are not named Doctor Strange, I do agree they are great cards. It is a solid hero pack. Elder Scrolls and Hopla? Have they been delayed yet? They gotta be delayed. I don't remember the last time CGG hasn't delayed a game. I love them, but they delay a lot of their games. Wait, so can I get War Machine on their website? No, it's sold out. Not that I've seen, but I also haven't looked. Yeah, I haven't looked either. I'm getting something shipped to me soon. A Kickstarter. I can't remember what. I don't know. We'll see. But no, I haven't opened Creole Manor yet. I have to still. It's on the list of things to open. Maybe I want more. We'll see. Is Doctor Strange still OP? I don't think so. I don't. So I'm one of the few people, I think, that doesn't think Doctor Strange is the strongest hero in the game. I don't think he's been the strongest hero for quite some time. So no, I don't think he's OP. With the power creep, mainly because Strange was so good at status cards, and now that there's so many villains out there that kind of can stop status, or if you want to, just use standard 2, and it's much harder to use him, and he's not as good as he used to be. Did I win or lose? I won. Nightcrawler for the win. I opened the boxes, but I haven't broken the seal on the cards. I don't want to until I sleeve. Yeah, same. I have to double check that I have enough sleeves. I feel like I don't. Do I get points? Oh, yeah. Match prediction. Will I win? Choose outcome. Yes. It is the correct outcome. There we go. Hopla was supposed to be in October. They said it won't be received by then. I think it'll be November, hopefully before I move, but not sure anymore. Yeah. That's the like CGG cannot do things on time. It's like they're just incapable of doing it. I hit 100K. Classic. Good job. I've won the big time. You and Giant Lasagna. Oh. But yeah, I don't know what Chip Theory Games does. They just cannot figure out a time schedule. Like, it's crazy to me. And I don't know if it was this Hoplo or something else where they were like, oh no, we're going to work really hard to make sure we hit it this time. This time will be the time. Sure, Jan. 30 out of 35 hero packs in stock. Reasonable. Not too bad. Yeah. I know a lot of people like panic and panic buy and whatnot. And I get it. Because I've done that. So I'm not judging or anything. But I do think they'll reprint the heroes at some point. Like it makes sense. Again, I think the issue is SWU right now is taking up all the main printer space. So once that gets done, I'll be fine. Oh yeah, you got all 10K points. There's no way Strange can. I agree. It just doesn't make any sense. Thanks for answering other questions. Anytime. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you hanging out. Like I said, if you all haven't joined Discord yet, make sure you do. Hang out. It's a fun time. There's the link. But yeah, make sure to hang out. Chill. It's a good time. You know, they have to schedule printing like years in advance. Yeah. And I think they had like 2 printer lines and then they used, I don't remember. 2 years behind. But yeah, it seems like they're always a month or 2 behind. Part of the problem, I suspect, is that they give really fast turnaround expectations up front. Just a month or 2. Yeah. I agree. And I know they like to tweak a lot of small things and whatnot. Like, I think playtesting usually runs a bit longer than it should. I need to make sure I'm going to play this game before I buy a lot of new packs, like 1 new pack every time I play 8-10 games. It's a better strategy than what I had. For Arkham Horror and Lord of the Rings, I just went, oh, I'm going to buy everything. And I was years behind. And I caught up really fast. It's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Or just... But yeah, Champions one of those games. Like I said, I've probably put in 1,000 games at this point. And it's such a good game. Yes, Canadian. But if you ever come to a trade show I'm at, we'll grab a coffee or a beer, and I'll be happy to talk about that experience. But if anyone officially asks, I will totally not talk about that experience and go against my NDA. That's why I thought that I bought everything in a month. I get it. That's how I do things. Buy everything and buy the same token set? 100%. Because you can't get certain boards. I tell you all, the second Bison token comes out with something like this, buy it right away. I don't know this. I do not know this, but I'm going to guess they couldn't use the lettering for X-Men. And same with Guardians Most Wanted. That's probably trademarked. So they had to get rid of those boards. So not what I did. You did well, Joey. Actually, unfortunately, I guess they probably learned their lesson with this, so probably won't happen again. So what I'm doing with Champions, but I play a lot. I haven't picked up Lord of the Rings though, which is crazy because I'm more a Middle Earth fan than Marvel. Tolkien is my life. I agree. I love it, but it is a much harder game to play. It's an exhausting game. Just thinking about it makes me mentally exhausted. But it is a good game. Though I am hyped because, all right, so I didn't tell you all this yet, but we may have purchased almost everything for Unmatched. We don't have Deadpool and we don't have Bruce Lee, but they're reprinting Bruce Lee, so who cares, right? But Deadpool I don't care about. But everything else I think we have now for Unmatched. We got it all. So get hyped. So I'm really excited to start playing more Unmatched because I think that's an absolutely just phenomenal game. So I'm really excited to be playing more of it. I saw that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing advertised to me. Yeah. The topless mount. Yeah, we don't have that. I was able to get Jurassic Park, but not with that. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing I'm excited for. Have you done a collection video for Unmatched? No. Will they offer previous Unmatched stuff? I have no idea. I've never done one of their Kickstarters before, so we'll see. No, I've never done a board game collection video. I should at some point. The problem is my games are just scattered in weird spots, like in closets and stuff, so. Poor novels? No, it was her idea. Well, it was like half her idea. Okay, it was like a quarter of her idea. She mentioned that we should do it over the course of 10 years. I said, instead of 10 years, what if we do it over the course of this weekend? And I bought it all. And now it's all in my basement, still wrapped. But no, I have to do it. Though I am trying to purge a bunch of my games because I don't play as many board games as I used to. I only play a handful of games nowadays. I actually am trying to sell like the vast majority of my games. Oh, poor Niall's not having time. That's fair. The other problem with Lord of the Rings is that I'm missing 4 expansions, so I like so close but so far away. Which ones? When I was getting all the nightmare packs, it was a nightmare. Go figure. And there was like 2 that I was like dying to get for so long. I mean, I finally got them, but it was tough. It was tough to get them. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm excited for it. It's like, oh, match. I'm excited for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She could care less, but it's not about her. It's about me and Turtles. I'm going all in. But, all right, chat. I'm gonna get out of here. So, what is this? Sunday? So Tuesday? I don't know what we're gonna do. I think more Marvel Champions or Marvel Legendary. I don't know which yet. We'll see. Let's see if I'm sick and tired of playing Champions because I gotta start playtesting Nightcrawler more off stream so I can do the review video. Because I should probably do that soon. You know, for views and such. No nightmare packs. Smart. Don't throw it. It's a trap. So we'll see if I'm still up for champions or not. Like I said, the Discord will let you know which way it goes. So that's why you should join, and you'll find out. But yeah, I'm gonna guess either between those two. If not those two, no, that's probably it. Because I'm gonna be doing ashes again once the ashes tokens come from buy the same token, and then we'll open up the Siege of Lord's Wall. And I'm really hyped because I haven't played ashes in a little while, so that'd be really, really fun to do again. So we'll do that for sure. And then yeah, and then I gotta learn a Kickstarter game for you all, a Kickstarter preview game. So I have to learn that, and we'll do that live stream soon. So anyway, all right, appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, join Discord. If you haven't followed along on the podcast and all that stuff, make sure you do that. I appreciate it. Help support the channel. Same with the newsletter and whatnot. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for just being here and chatting and chilling. It means a lot. And I will see you all Tuesday night. Take care.